How do you identify yourself? Are you a transgender or ladyboy?
I'm a transgender. I identify myself as a transgender and proud to be transgender from the Philippines. Okay?
Hi.
Hi. Hello?
Relax, okay?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. Oh my god, I'm doing it.
What's your name?
My name is Jewel de Lima.
Oh, wow. Is it like a real name?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
So what are you doing here in Thailand?
I am like vacationing / looking for some suppliers to my small business that I'm gonna have. HRT, hormone
okay.
replacement therapy.
Okay, so the hormones here are like better and
Yeah,
cheaper?
better, cheaper, and I am trans, and I feel like it's a good business because I transitioned at early age, like 17 years old, and I think
What does it mean when you say I transitioned? Like you started taking hormones?
yeah,
or?
I started taking hormones
Okay.
when I was 17 years old. So I feel like I get a chance to help other trans who wants to transition as well. So I think this business is good because I can like tell them what to drink or what to have, because some of them they're just like experimenting but they don't really know what is the proper combo or
Being transgender in the Philippines and in Thailand, what's the difference? What do you think?
being transgender in the Philippines. It's more hard because most of the people there, they're kind of like making fun of it, or they're not really like open to it, not like here in Thailand, because in Thailand I think being a transgender here is very normal and it's very acceptable. It's because most people are Catholic and they believe in like the religion and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're more conservative. Like I used to hide, not say that I am a trans, or I need to pretend to like my family, or
Like to be a boy? So that Yeah?
I pretend to like, oh, I'm a boy even if I know that I'm not.
But you're like you look very feminine.
Oh yeah.
How
but-
is it possible?
Because I don't have a parents. My mom and dad already passed away when I was a baby. My mom died, and when I was 7 years old, my dad died. So some relatives that I have adopted me, and then what they do is when they raise me, they think they got a boy. Little did they know, I'm more of like a girl. So
Well, at what age did you realize that?
I was like, I think 10 years old. There's something wrong that I get attracted to, like my classmates, like boys. I get attracted to them. And then I like to wear skirt. I like to, like put makeup. I hide some makeup of my auntie. Like I put it in my bag, I hide it. Because when I go to school, I put makeup there. And then one of my teacher told my auntie that I'm doing that. And I keep denying it until when they opened my bag, they found out that, oh, I have this. And what they do to me is they shave my head. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like a bald person going to school. And it really hurts me. And I feel really shy. I'm not saying like all Filipino doesn't accept. Like there's some family, or there's some like, like people that will accept you from who you are. But yeah, it's more like before, it's more of like not normal to have a transgender or to have like a, gay person in your family. But now it's more like acceptable.
In Thailand, there are many transgender, many ladyboys, right? And in Philippines, it seems that there are also many. Why is it so?
In Thailand, I think because it's like normal here, it's accepted. In Philippines, I think it's just a virus.
Virus.
like a zombie, like somebody buys you and then again and again.
So it's like the trend?
Yeah, like a trend. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, Thai and Philippines are the ones that
Really?
have it. Or in Philippines, they call it bakla. Ladyboy is not really a thing in Philippines, the word. They're
Okay.
more like transgender or bakla. But in Philippines, you can like notice them more that they are trans. Compare here, right? It's hard to distinguish like, oh, they're a trans or something like that. Because in the Philippines, we're kind of like lack of medication, or like the clinics also, it's not really like here, it's everywhere. Like you go or you walk to some places, they have a clinic. Like you can just do like the nose job or something like that, and it's cheap.
So what surgery did you do?
Just the breast. Yeah, that's all.
That's it?
That's it.
Really?
Yes, I swear. Like you can bring a
I don't believe
professional. No, I swear. You can bring a professional doctor here, and then He can examine me.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, and also.
I think you look very beautiful.
Oh, thank you, thank you so much. That's very like nice to hear. Maybe one day I am planning to do my forehead, Barbie forehead. That's
Barbie
what.
forehead,
Yeah, that's what they
yeah.
call Barbie forehead. But as of now, just my breast. The rest is natural. Down there, I didn't
Okay,
have because I choose not to have because I feel like it's kind of hard mentally and emotionally.
Hmm.
It's not really for me because I'm kind of like crazy. I feel like it will remove my uniqueness. It will not make you special anymore. For example, like you're going out and then you meet a guy and then the guy was like looking for, like fun or something. And then you will tell like, I'm transgender. I didn't have operation down there. I think they're more like, oh, okay, especially if that's what they want. But if you say like, I'm a transgender and then I have like operation down there, I think they will like, why would I not choose like a real one? Or like, why would I just go for a real one, right? Why would I choose you? Like, it's fake.
So how old are you, if I may ask?
I am 35.
Really?
No,
No way.
27.
27?
Yeah, 27.
Oh, wow.
I'm 27.
I actually like honestly thought you're like maybe 22 or something.
Oh, thanks, collagen.
So what do you do?
I joined pageants. I am
What is pageant?
like beauty pageants. Like it's a thing in the Philippines. I joined that. I was also like a performing artist in Japan before, and then I also do modeling, stuff like that. But right now, yeah, I'm more focusing on beauty pageants, joining, and it's more of like my training ground to join like small pageants because in Philippines we have a lot of that. Like
Yeah, so it's like a beauty competition?
yeah, beauty competition. That's what makes me busy at the moment. It makes me feel good to myself. I am concerned about how I look because I feel like if I'm not doing like beauty pageants or anything, I feel like I'm just gonna eat like be fat or what's that? Yeah, something like
yeah,
that.
we were like getting this tea, and you told me that like you're not really eating today. Like
Yeah, like I'm very concerned about my body or how I look. It's because of that.
yeah.
Not sure if it's a sickness or
Okay, so what does your regular day looks like?
just being with my baby dog. I have a chow chow, so cooking, cleaning, because I'm kind of OCD as well. I like to clean and I like to arrange, especially my house. So yeah, most of the time like that, watching movies, and not really like a party goer person, or I don't
Yeah.
really go out. So I'm good staying at the house, talking to some friends, video call, or
So you don't have a boyfriend?
Nope, I don't have.
Okay. Why?
Because I just broke up. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very recent and it is what it is. So hello,
Okay.
if you're
Like very recent,
yeah, very recent and
like last week.
no, not like at least let's say a month. Yeah.
Okay.
At least a month. So yeah, I just broke up and I feel like it's time for me to focus on myself.
Have you tried any dating in Thailand?
No, not yet. Because I go here for a business, like the one that I tell you, the
Yeah,
hormones and stuff. So I don't really have time to like. I didn't even download any app. I swear. Like, you can check on my phone. Like there's-
Really?
yeah, there's
Okay,
no
show me.
see? Nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
Yeah, nothing.
Maybe they're hidden here in the
No.
lifestyle. No.
Yeah, nothing. I don't, and I feel like I need to protect my heart. Have trust issues as well.
Yeah.
Trust issues.
Have your last
So
relationship
girls-
broke your heart?
It broke my heart, but in a good way.
Huh? How's that? What does it mean?
Because it wakes me up. It wakes me up. Because
Okay.
I'm kind of, when I'm in love, I'm kind of stupid. Like, I give all, I give everything, like, But this breakup made me think that you should more focus of yourself. You should love yourself more. You should, like, just, like, in the end of the day, no matter what happened, if you really love yourself, no one can break you. No one can hurt
Yeah.
you. Because you know to yourself that you love yourself and that's all you need. I think love makes you stupid. Like no matter how smart you are, if you're in love, you're gonna be stupid and you're gonna end up being stupid.
What's your type?
My type is I like brown eyes, but I also like blue eyes. And in general, I like blondes, tall guy. Yeah. So I'm looking for a man.
Oh, all right. Then let's finish interview and go on a date.
No one will get jealous.
Are you like a toxic person or a nice person?
Depends. Yeah, depends on the situation. Because I don't want to like, sell myself like I'm this, I'm that. So depends. Because I think all of us have some toxicness.
I mean,
right?
some people more, some people less.
Yeah,
but
some people more, some people less. So
have you dated Filipino guys or
no,
foreigners?
I never had. I never dated any Filipino guy in my life.
Okay.
But there are some like Filipino court me before. But the thing is, it's always like I feel like I don't know, maybe I'll get bashed. Most Filipino, they're more of like money and then love. Or if they love you, the money first. Like has to be there's some money involved first and then later on they will fall in love with you.
Okay.
I'm not rich, so I don't want to have a relationship with a guy that I need to, give money.
Oh, so it's like girls give money to the guys or what?
Most of like that, yeah. But
Really?
I'm saying like trans, like us, like transgender, like yeah, it's a thing in Philippines. Like
Oh, because you probably like earn more than them, so that's why they.
I don't,
How does it work? I'm confused.
I don't know. Like I think trans in Philippines, we have a lot of things to make money. Doing salons, like makeups as well, like home service makeup, joining to some beauty pageants or whatsoever. And there is a lot of like men in Philippines that don't really work. They just like to look around and see if there's a star going or falling. So yeah, most of them, they use their charm or their face to attract some transgender people.
Wow.
It's really like that.
Yeah.
It's the sad reality that most of the, but I'm not saying all guys. It's just based on my friend's experience, which I saw in my eyes.
But would you expect on the other end, like from your boyfriend, that he supports you?
Not really. I think it's better if it's like give and take. Like it's more of like we help each other, not just me. Okay. Like, or not just you. It's better like we help each other.
Yeah.
If he is more earning than me, then would be nice. Like, yeah. But if I'm earning more than him, would be nice to help. But if we're both earning like as like a normal
Lots of
amount,
money.
like just give and take.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing.
How hard it is to find a boyfriend in Philippines being a transgender?
Not to brag, but I don't have a hard time.
Okay.
Yeah, like most of the guys that I dated, they are fully aware that I'm like this or I'm a trans. They know what they're going through. I have 4 exes, and all of them like I get real love, like no fake or not like using me as a toy or using me as a playtime. Most of them they know, and they are fully aware to what they're going. So
Do you like Thailand?
I like Thailand. I like Thailand so much. The food is great. The only
Better than in Philippines?
sorry, Filipino people, but yes, I think yes, better.
I've heard it before.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe you're gonna cancel me, but yeah.
What would you say the vibe here and in the Philippines? Is it like different? And what's
Yeah,
different?
it's kind of different since I don't understand how they speak. I think they are more of like just minding their own business here.
People don't judge that
Yeah,
much,
they
right?
don't really judge that much. Like if you're trans, they don't care. Like it's like you're normal, like you're walking normally, something like that. Because in Philippines, we have a lot of marites. We call it marites. It's like
Oh?
marites.
Marites.
Yeah,
Okay.
like when you go look at that girl, something like that. They gossip a lot, and it's kind of like annoying.
Toxic.
sometimes. Yeah, toxic, especially when you understand the language, right? Or when you understand, like, for example, I just walk out and then I wear like a bit sexy or like a bit scandalous, something like that.
A bit scandalous.
Yeah, like
What is that?
Like more of like
Like now?
not really. This is not really scandal. I can.
Oh wow, what's
Yeah.
scandalous then?
I can. They will talk a lot of shit to you, They will say like, oh, look at this. Like they judging you based on what you're wearing. Like they don't even understand that you just wear this because you feel sexy today. You just wear this because you feel like I'm beautiful today and I'm gonna wear whenever I want to wear, They always judge. That's why it's kind of hard. They said like it's a bit like crab mentality. But most of the time, they always smile, they always laugh, they can be like friendly as well. But
Yeah. I've heard it's like very friendly people.
they're very
Yeah,
friendly.
very nice.
Like if you're lost or something like that, and very hospitable.
Is there something you don't like about Thailand?
Yeah, when I ride tuk-tuk.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I get it, like they hustling. Yeah, they're doing some a bit tricky stuff. Like
Yeah.
they will say to you that, oh, this is the price, and then the only thing that I don't like is they will bring you to a tailoring or like, what do you call it? Like a suit shop.
place?
Yeah, a suit place. Like, I get it. I'm okay like paying extra,
Ah.
to help you guys, but don't bring me to a.
Oh my god. Actually, it never happened to me, but I've heard it's like very common. Yeah.
Like they really like ask you to like, oh, I win a lottery or so. Sometimes I don't understand them, so I just like okay, and then when we go there and when we stop, they're like, what am I gonna do here?
Ah.
Like sometimes like they force you to buy some suits and then
Did you buy a suit?
no, because what would I need to? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, what's the solution to this problem?
What?
Just don't take tuk-tuk.